Kara here, and I am back with another video. This video will be me actually doing this eye look. I did use the e.l.f. Everyday Smokey palette bag that I told you guys I'm a part of e.l.f. Play Beautifully Press, and you guys seen in the last Get Ready With Me video that I did. If you didn't see that video, I'll link it here. But this one I'm using a different palette from them, and it's their Everyday Smokey palette, and I think it made a good everyday smoky eye. It's not too smoked out. It's great for every day. You could wear it to work. Really nice. I'll come a little closer so you guys can see what the eyes look like without my bangs in the way. Nice, neutral, little smoky, but not too much, not too smoked out or anything like that. I want to do something nice, everyday wear. I think it's a nice palette. Like I said, e.l.f. has been impressing me with their eyeshadows, and this one was no different. I do like the look that I achieved. I'm also trying out some new brushes from Bdellium Tools, and that is what the brush bag looks like. As you can see, I have been using these brushes, but today's look I basically just use most of the eye brushes that come in the set, so you guys will see that as well. So if you guys are interested in checking out how I achieved this everyday smoky eye with the Bdellium Tool brushes as well as the e.l.f. palette, definitely stay tuned to this video. So I wanted to come and show you guys. If you guys have been noticing, I've been using a lot of new brushes, and you may have noticed these brushes with these purple handles. They come from Bdellium Tools. See how these go, because I haven't used any of the eye brushes yet, so I thought it would be good to come on camera and show you guys, and we experience for the first time together. So I'm going to take the number 767 brush, and that's what the brush looks like there. We're going to take the matte paint pot in soft ochre, and I'm going to apply that to my lids as a base for my eyeshadow. So we're just going to rub some of that in there and go in and apply. I like to use my fingers to blend it out, make sure everything is blended good. So not only am I testing out new brushes, but I got another one of the e.l.f. Play Beautifully bags. And in that bag was this palette here. So it's called the Everyday Smokey eyeshadow palette from e.l.f. Studio. So I thought today would be a good day to try it today. But this is what that palette looks like. And I think it would be nice neutral shade. So let's go ahead and get into this palette. First, I'm going to take the 785 blending brush here. All over color. First, I'm going to apply this light shade right here. By applying this eyeshadow that's close to the same color as the base that I applied, it basically just sets that into place and makes it easier to blend all the rest of the shades that you're going to apply afterwards. So now that we have that all over, I'm going to go in with this. It's like a taupey brown kind of shade. I'm gonna use that as my crease color. I'm trying to see. Oh, this is a 785 too. I actually have the 785, and I do like this as a blending brush, but for right now I think I like the green one better than the purple one, because as you can see, the green one has a shorter handle, and I don't know, the way I'm holding the brush, the green one gives a better application. But I like the 785 from Bdellium Tools because it gives a nice all over shade, and it like diffuses the color. That's the word I want to say. It diffuses the color really nicely. So as you can see, I went and applied that cool brown shade in the crease. A little bit more. We're going to take the 781 brush, and that's also another blending brush, but it looks more like a crease brush. It's not as fluffy as the previous brush. It's a little bit packed, more dense. So we're going to take this matte brown shade right here, and we're going to focus that more towards the outer V and deepen up that crease a little bit as well. And going back in with the 785 just to blend that out. Let the colors mesh together, because you don't want to. You want it more gradient. You want it to look more like a gradient effect. You don't want it to be like light brown, dark brown, lid color, like, you know. So you just want to blend that out. Make sure everything transitions nice and seamlessly. And this is a really nice mirror they have in this palette. Okay, we're gonna go in with this nice bronzy coppery color that's right next to that matte brown that I used. And I'm taking the 777 brush. Again, I do have the 777 brush in different lines from the Bdellium Tools collection. I have the pink one that I normally use, so I'm very familiar with Bdellium Tools brushes. And I like the different various lines. Definitely check out the blog post. Next shade over, and I'm doing the inner tear duct with my 711 brush. So just applying a pop of shimmer and color into that inner corner there, just to brighten things up a bit. But first, back to blending with my 785, and just blend, make sure that inner tear duct color is blended into everything else that we applied. And then I like to actually work backwards, so going back in again with the 781 brush, which was that crease brush, going in with that deeper brown shade in the palette and just deepening that outer V and crease just a little bit more, making sure everything is nice and defined. Now that I've blended everything out there, I am going to go into my Shadow Couture palette, of course, and just take a little bit of Morocco and just warm up my crease. I like my crease nice. You see that orangey brown? It just does something for me, I swear. It's called the Tartelette Clay Paint Liner. It's like a gel liner, but it comes in this tube. And I'm taking the 710 brush from Bdellium Tools. We're going to try this. I like the fact that this brush comes to a point. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it comes to a point so that I think it'll give a nice line there, right? Let's try it, guys. Wish me luck. So there we have it. That 710 gel liner brush did pretty good. So I am actually going to go in with the brush I used previously for my concealer, and that was the 542. I do need a little bit concealer just to clean up the gel liner on this side. Clean up that tiny mistake that I made there. And that's the thing about makeup, like even if you make a mistake, you can always wash it off, or you can clean it off, you can clean up. There's ways to get around it, so you don't have to be perfect. Trust me, it took me a lot of time to get even to the point where I'm at, and I'm not even at the point where I want to be. So by continuing to practice, continuing to do different looks and stuff like that, you get better at creating looks that you want to achieve. So hang in there, girls. I'm actually going to line the bottom of my eyes. Being that I said I didn't really want it too smoky or anything like that, I've been reaching for this pencil a lot lately. And this is my matte chromographic pencil in NW25 NC30. It gives that look. It's not a white pencil, it's more of a skin tone flesh color, and I like to use that for my waterline. But as you can see, it's not white, but it gives that flesh tone, and it just basically brightens up your eyes and opens them up more. Now I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D Immortal Lash. I think I told you guys about this mascara before. I like to use this mascara as a base because it's really good at separating those lashes. So I'm gonna use this Show Off mascara. I got this at the makeup show. It's by Beauty Addicts. They're a private company, and I have been using this mascara lately as well. I like the wand. As you can see, do you see that the wand is curved? Yeah, so it actually like hugs into your lashes. I really like this mascara. That just added instant flare to my lashes, honestly. We're gonna take this 775, and I'm just gonna go back in with this brown shade here underneath my eyes just to smoke it up. Taking that 711 again with that inner tear duct corner and just making sure that's nice and visible on the top and bottom as well. That I will also be using the e.l.f. moisturizer lipstick that came in my box, and this one in particular is in the shade Bordeaux Beauty, and that's what the shade looks like. I will swatch it here for you guys. Pretty shade, nice for the winter, nice for the fall. Tastes kind of good too. Like, Not that I'm gonna be sitting here eating my lips or anything, but it has a nice flavor to it, which is pretty cool. That's Bordeaux Beauty, like that.